After having AirPods for around a year, in my opinion, AirPods are the best Apple product you could buy right now. AirPods were all the way announced back in September 2016. Yes, 2016. They were delayed all the way until the end of December, and they were practically sold out for the first half of 2017. I got my hands on these April of 2017, so now it's been about a year, and I'm gonna review them right now. I don't think there's another Bluetooth headset out there that can compete with AirPods. AirPods are wireless, effortless, and magical, of course, according to Apple. Those three adjectives right there perfectly explain the magical, effortless, and completely wireless experience that you get with Apple's AirPods, and those are going to be my three talking points. The first adjective you have is wireless, and these are actually completely wireless. You know how like some wireless headsets actually have a wire connecting in between them, such as like the Beats X? You know, they actually have a wire, but these completely wireless. And all you have to do is set it up. You just pull out your iPhone or Android device if you want to get it more complicated, and just press this little button. In 5 seconds, it pops up on your phone, start pairing, and just 2 seconds later, you're ready to listen just like that. This easy one-click process to connect to any iPhone makes it really easy and simple for me to disconnect it to my phone and connect it to my friend's phone so we could watch a little video on YouTube, on Instagram, whatever. I don't mind connecting to other people's phones because it's so simple to connect it back to my phone. And with AirPods being completely wireless, they come in a super small package. You may not be able to see it. The AirPods are just so small, and surprisingly, after a year of having them, they're still right here. I haven't lost them, and they really never fall out of my ears. So any of those worries you had about the price, about them falling, about you losing them, that's only if you're really irresponsible. If you're responsible, you're not gonna lose them for sure. About not losing AirPods, let me sidetrack for a second. I was on an airplane about like 6 months ago. It's been a long time since I last been on an airplane, but that one airplane ride, I was starting to sleep with my AirPods in, listening to music, and when I woke up, I didn't have one of my earbuds in. So I just started looking, and I couldn't find them until we landed, and I got to jump out of my seat and then finally look for it. But on like the 2 hours there, I was so scared that I was gonna lose my AirPods, but finally it was down below, kind of hidden in the back seat. And other times it just takes me like 5 to 10 minutes to look for this little white case, because sometimes I just throw it around and who cares about them, and find my AirPods. Those do not work at all. You really have to find this and keep track of where you're putting this every single day. But with this little small package, I literally just put them in my pocket every single day, and whenever I want to listen to YouTube or listen to Apple Music or anything else, I just pull them out, flip open the case, they connect in 5 seconds most of the time, and you're ready to listen. All because they're simply completely wireless. AirPods are one of the solutions for not having a headphone jack. My phone right now does not have a headphone jack. I have the iPhone X, and these were released alongside the iPhone 7, which also doesn't have a headphone jack. Especially if you don't have a headphone jack, you should be considering these instead of your Lightning earbuds, because wireless is the future, and you want to be a part of it now because it's awesome. Next adjective Apple uses to describe AirPods is effortless, and AirPods are most of the time completely effortless because of especially that W1 chip inside them. If you buy AirPods to accompany your Android device, you won't experience this, but I still recommend buying AirPods. AirPods are absolutely great even if you're not on the iPhone, but still you won't have that effortless experience, but still you still get that magical and completely wireless experience at that. If you buy AirPods alongside your iPhone, you get to take full advantage of the custom-made Apple W1 chip, which not only allows for efficient battery life and better sound overall, it allows you for easy and quick pairing with your iPhone at any moment. If it's connected to your phone, all you have to do is just flip open the case, and it automatically connects within about 3 to 2 seconds, and 9 out of 10 that works. Sometimes it doesn't pop up, and that's when you just flip it open again, and then it automatically pops up yet again. Once that little cool animation pops up, it is now officially connected to your phone, and now you can listen to whatever you want in a complete wireless experience. Another thing that makes AirPods effortless is how long their battery life is. I have not had any issues with battery life whatsoever. Usually some products, I kind of disappointed in the battery life with some, but the AirPods, I am like astonished at how far you could get to listening to music or anything else with these AirPods. Apple claims about 5 hours of battery life with one charge. I have barely come into any issues with that because as soon as you put the AirPods back into the case, it charges so fast. It charges insanely fast. It charges from like 0 to like 50% in like 10 minutes. I promise you, it's crazy fast. But not only do the AirPods charge fast in this case, I gotta say, like, this little case charges the AirPods from around 0 to 100% about 5 times. 5 times. So you really don't have to worry about charging this case for a week to a week. I've got it into a routine just charging the case once a week. So just one night out of the 7 days, which is a lot of days and a lot of hours of charges. So you just plug it in for about 3 hours maybe at most, and voila, it's charged. One little thing that makes this effortless is that everything's magnetic. You see that right there? You don't actually have to close it because it's magnetic. And when you're putting the AirPods, at night especially, you don't have to look and you just put them in like that, and you just slide them in and it feels great. And you got the little LED light right there. Everything's great with the AirPods, I just have to say. The last adjective that Apple uses to describe AirPods is magical, and I practically just went in depth in the effortless section, and everything applies there. It applies to a magical experience with these. The battery life, the sound quality, everything is just so simple and easy with AirPods. That's what makes this the perfect accessory for your iPhone and maybe for your Android phone if you want to go that route too. There's 3 things I have to tell you, and number 1 is that you could double tap for Siri. I have barely used this feature at all to control my music. I just do everything manually with my phone because that's much simpler, and when you're in a crowded environment with different people, you're not gonna be like, oh hey Siri, can you up the volume, when you could just do that on your phone. It's Siri, you don't need that feature. Also, another thing with the AirPods that make it even more effortless, whenever you're listening to music and take it out, because it has this little sensor, it pauses the music. So as soon as you take it out, it pauses it, and as soon as you put it back in, it pauses, it plays without you doing anything. That's so cool and completely effortless. The very last minor thing I gotta say about the first generation AirPods is that this is kind of like a little fidget. I just love doing this. I know the sound could be annoying to other people. It just feels so cool because it's a magnet, but that just might be me. Enough with that. The only thing I would hope for in a second generation AirPods is if this could be waterproof or water resistant. If Apple could somehow do that, and also possibly add USB-C. So those 2 things, add USB-C right here and make them water resistant. That's all I'm asking for Apple to do. Not that hard for second generation AirPods, especially since I'm not asking for a wireless charging case, which Apple is supposed to release sometime in 2018 along with the AirPower wireless charging mat. As of right now, we have no idea if Apple's going to release an AirPods 2 later this year, so you might just want to buy these now and not wait for the wireless charging case, albeit that would be so cool to just charge this wirelessly instead of the cord. You won't even need USB-C. You would just charge this wirelessly. Going back to the beginning of the video, AirPods are the best Apple product right now and the best accessory to buy for your iPhone, and if you want to go that route, your Android phone too. So I completely recommend it. I'll love your opinion about AirPods in the comment section below, and we'll see about 2 years if these are still right here. They're probably gonna be. I almost forgot to do this, but I'll see you in the next one.